have something. You know what? Here, I'll give you a little refresher in the middle. What do you say? How about this? This is
Okay,
not
we need a break. We need an Opie break.
Thank you. Okay, so
How's the Opester doing?
doing great.
How's what was Spuds Buckley? How's Spuds Buckley doing?
Great. Here's why. He is doing fantastic. He's doing wonderful. His life is great. Because he's been clipping him talking about Anthony, because he knows that's the only one of his videos that gets traction.
Got to get a little juice on the channel, as they say.
Right. So, and he's also keeps re-uploading videos that, as you pointed out before the show, he's been taking on his phone, that he took on his phone when he was in O&A.
From the glory days.
That way Sirius can't make him take him down like they did with other stuff. So, in case you were worried, Merch, because I know this is a big concern to you, I have no problem with you liking both Opie and Anthony.
Never encouraged anyone to attack Anthony.
For the most, I went behind the scenes, okay,
and attacked him,
and the rest of the staff, okay.
Part I would really like to move on from that, but being Opie and Anthony, you know, it's hard. It's very, very hard to do. I'll admit that. And then there are times I do have to fight back as far as all the bullshit that has been said and done over the years. But I'm not one of those guys encouraging my people to go after him. Because
your people. What people?
My people?
My people. It's my people, Wakanda.
Yeah.
Forever.
My people? It's
my people. My people. My people.
You know, it's just dumb business, first of all. Why split a huge audience in half, you idiot?
Well, you split a huge audience in half when you didn't go to the bosses the day after Anthony was fired and said, Jim and I are asking for an immediately release from our contract.
Yeah.
Given the circumstances, it's bullshit that you fired one of us, and now you've changed the entire dynamic and the circumstances of my original contract. Now I will either contact my agent or my lawyer or something, but I want my contract dissolved. And then you just start a new company.
I'm not even saying don't be mad. You could do all that and still be pissed at Anthony, right? Mm-hmm. You could still be like, bro, you fucking shouldn't have said that. You should have fucking known better. But also, fuck you. I'm not going to fucking... What, I'm going to stay here and not do the show that I created with this guy?
What, me and Jim are going to do a show?
Yeah. And that's the other thing. Jim kind of always was skated on that because he was like, yeah, bro, I stayed, but I was always Anthony's friend. And I'm like, no, you could have been like, I'm not going to fucking do this show if Anthony's not doing the show. You didn't do that, Jim. I'm just keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's 2 out of 3 right there. So
remember when he fucking backed Jay Leno so hard with the whole Conan thing? Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
He did that, not me. I'm trying to get to a place where I just talk about Opie and Anthony fondly and laugh about it and think about all the ridiculous things we did. But it's hard, man. People love the drama. The drama sells.
You're cutting it. You're cutting up the drama and putting it out there on a platter.
You made a career on drama.
Yeah.
I'll put up cool clips on my YouTube channel about some Opie and Anthony thing. That's, you know, there's no drama.
I will say this. Opie is his own worst enemy, and he's done a lot of shit to ruin his own life. That being said, he's also had a fuck ton of bad luck.
Yeah.
Because when you think about, like, he was left with so few friends. Like, he had, like, three friends left by the end, and 2 of them died.
Well, but to be fair, no, that's not bad luck. He recently had 2 friends because he was an asshole.
No, I know, but it's just when you only have 2 left and then 2 of them die, it's like, whoa.
And it just does okay. And then if I have to punch back against Anthony or something, and then I watch the views go, whoa.
I mean, 3,000 views. I wouldn't.
Whoa.
Whoop-a! Whoop-a!
So, I mean, if I was in it for just views, I guess I would do more of those videos.
Like you're doing now?
This
is what you're doing.
This is one of them, Opester. Operino.
This feels like when James Robert Clark is like, so just an announcement to my normal visitors, okay? I'm going to be going back to my normal. I'm not going to address these people anymore, okay? He'll do one video about like vitamin D and white blood cells. And then the next day it's like, so it seems like fat man and gay man are fucking. Jesus Christ, man. You had fucking 8 hours off the board.
Opie does that.
Opie's like, I don't
like the drama. Here, let me clip a video about me calling Anthony an idiot.
Look, Opie's the same guy. I don't care. I'm gonna moved on. I'm gonna do new things. I'm fucking doing this new thing. And then the next day, it's like, oh, what do you mean, Anthony? I moved on from Anthony. I don't do videos about him anymore.
He cuts it up and he puts it up. Come
Dude,
on,
remember when his show was just him taking a fucking portable recorder and putting it in the middle of a table of a like really noisy diner?
Click, click.
Remember that?
It was.
It's like the same.
Yeah, so I'm over here and I'm eating a pie with Vic Henley.
And the thing is, it's like it is a good recorder, right? It's one of those things like, what's the thing that fucking Dick always brings with him? The
fucking drugs. Love you, Dick.
That's fucking good. The thing is, it goes around like
the little Tascam jams.
Yeah, like it's just an audio only, but he bangs out. You can bang out
pretty
quick.
good.
It's a handy thing to have.
Yeah,
you know, for quick little things. But like Opie would buy one of those, set it up in the middle of a giant table at like a New York City diner, and then it was just the sound of chaos.
Dude, those things are literally designed to pick up ambient noise.
Yeah,
like that's what they are. That's what they're for. Is to go out and pick up ambient noises.
Yeah, he would do that, and then
so you can use it in your like.
And then it would just talk about nothing and tell old stories nobody cared about fishing. It was almost like if somebody, it was almost like if you're an FBI agent, right? And we were investigating somebody, and somebody bugged the wrong table at a wedding, and you just had to listen to a bunch of relatives' inane babble for like 2 hours.
So
I saw Helen last week. Actually, yeah, the surgery was great. That was fantastic. And we were fishing last weekend, me and Hank, and he was updating me on the surgery.
It's like a catch-22, I guess. If you love both of us, that's great. That's great. That's where it should be. Who cares? I don't like the guy. What we did was great. What we did was one of the greatest runs in radio history.
Dude, Opie's the only guy. Opie's the only guy that fucking has 100% of his audience. All they want to ask him about is the glory days.
That's it.
Like Anthony, again, is he killing it with Compound? Not really.
But he's doing a show with Gavin.
But he made a thing where he hangs out with new people and people know him for something else.
Right.
And he's got like, Anthony, to his credit, he could go in almost any comedy club in New York. He could go on, Long Island. He could go, like, they do some shows on the road. And, like, people around kind of know Compound and know these comedians and stuff. And his marquee star, Chrissy Mayer. But he does. But he's, like, at least people would, if they see Anthony at a bar, they're going to go, hey, what happened with Gino and Pat Dixon? Or, hey, what's going on with, in hot water? Like, they have new questions where if they see Opie, they're going to go, hey, when Jim Anthony, like, did they really, like, not get along? Or, you know what I mean? It's like old questions. And it's even Jimmy, I'm sure people are like, making references to. No, I guess they're probably not.
No, they're probably big fans of his special that came out on Epics.
I think they referenced Jim and Sam bits.
Yeah.
Hey, I love that bit where
maybe they're too busy giving money for him to do cameos as Chipperson.
I like Jim. My favorite bit actually is I love when you guys bring in. I love when you bring in like young comedians that are making more money than you on Patreon, but you and Sam have no respect for, and you stare at your phone.
You saw that, right?
You stare at your phone and show them no respect the whole time.
That was Anyway, Opster.
Guys, you had John Lennon and Yoko. Does anyone else remember the lineup from Rock and Roll Circus?
Let me skip ahead. This might be.
I was watching the watching. You got me saying watching. I was checking out the David Spade, Dana Carvey podcast. They talked to a lot of old SNL members, and
that
they have a lot of behind the.
He's so Opie. Here's the thing with Opie. Opie had like 2 years that he remembers like fondly, right? And none of them are when he was making money. None of them are when his career started going well. He has probably 2 years, maybe like the last year on Long Island and the first year in fucking Boston, that were like his glory years, and he's mentally stuck in them. So like SNL was good at the time. He probably that's why he loves like the Black Crows and the Gin Blossoms. It's like, no, I'm telling you, see, you know I'm right.
Fucking
91 and 92 and
God
93 were Opes fucked up. Was the Opesters fucking glory years. Those were his Letterman jacket years in the radio world. And he wasn't making a lot of money. He was young, but it was like,
But you know what? Free chili at the chili cook-off every year, no matter what.
No matter what, and you get to go fucking do live, and you get a $200 talent fee.
That's not bad.
And he's just now. It's like, oh, I've been watching this Dana Carvey thing with Dennis Miller. And you're like, what the fuck? Dude? I was sitting there listening to Rusted Root and like fucking watching the new Dennis Miller
Root,
podcast with
idiot.
David Spade.
Rusted
Like,
Root.
what the fuck happened, man? You just got stuck there, huh?
Just physical graffiti. You go physical graffiti with your Zeppelin. I mean, it's
This really does. Huh?
I'm not kidding. See, I told you. He's
Oh my god.
now.
I'm just skipping.
They've run out of products, and now they're just making up stuff. Oh, Footer, we can't be friends.
Footer.
Remember Footer?
Fuck it. I wish Frozen was here today.
Remember Other Mersh?
Fuck, I remember Footer. We know Footer actually. Footer used to be on the old MLR thing that we had. He has a band, you know.
Footer.
Ah, Footer.
I cannot believe I haven't heard that name in so many fucking years. Anyway, whatever. Look, that's all I can handle of Opie. All right, man. I did my best.